Holy sh! I absolutely love the patina on this truck, so naturally I'm going to seal it up with some turbo cans. Check it out. 1971 Ford F100. I just bought it. Double check the oil pressure. Looks good. Oh.
Nice.
As you can see, we are having some transmission issues. So naturally, we are going to ignore that completely and turbocharge it this video. Oh, I see 0 leaks. There we go. There we go. There, baby. It's in 36 hours, basically. I mean, I started on Friday and it's Sunday. We got a short bed. We got the frame shortened. Hey, there we go. Oh, goddamn. There it is. That's a pretty big difference. Yeah! I've seen these before. They have a crazy, like 2-foot spray pattern. Just let it rain on there, you know? Just let it rain paint. So that's about the worst thing that can happen, you know, 3 days into a paint job and 20 some odd coats down. Yeah.
I still love you.
There's smarter ways to do this, but I'm not smart. Like a glove, baby! Yes! It literally doesn't fit. How does that make sense? What the f is that? Holy sh! I'm gonna go pump it up.
Okay. Yeah, you're not.
We have good fronts.
Whoa!
What?
What'd you just do there?
Nothing. Yeah, dude, that makes me happy. Gauges in this are quite literally a mess. They just kind of hang out, and when you're driving, this one will fall right in your lap. Check it out. How good does that look? What's up? It's Casey from Caseyscustoms. This is the start to finish build of my 1971 Ford F100 turbocharged short bed. Let's go! Check it out. 1971 Ford F100. I just bought it. It's got a little, you know, Midwest weight reduction. That apparently was a forklift spike. She's a race truck, so it's kind of got some stuff we got to fix, but that's okay. Floors are not great. Already got started with the roll cage, and he actually has other pieces to it as well. Look at the size of this tank. I don't know that I've ever seen a race tank that big. Gas does not smell great, but I think it's gonna be okay. Basically, it has ran periodically here and there. It sat for a long time, but he still kind of starts it up every now and then. Has Ford 9-inch 2-piece drive shaft, which I don't love. Cool. I have never heard of this carburetor before. Sweet. All right, let's add some shit to it. Best rag in the world, old piece of grass. I mean, perfect. Let's put some gas in it. Oof. Pour spout, I still spilled it. Jesus Christ. All right, check this out. I just put almost 2 of those. Those are 6 gallons, I think. I almost put 2 of those in. And I swear I'm like right there. I think this is like a 40-gallon tank. Oh, these are my fans. I don't need those. Fuel pump ignition. Yeah, fuel pump helps. clink, 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 clink. Oh my goodness, I just realized I have a hole in my pants. Woof! That's for my wife. My wife to fix. Jesus, guys, get your head out of the gutter. I just almost ran over my tripod. Okay, brakes will stop it. That's fine. All right, they're stopping enough. Got a bunch of random trim and stuff. I have the factory gauge because the gauge is not in there. Turbo system. Manifolds. I got basically the hot side. C6 transmission. Drive shaft. And then this was the start of a tow hitch. Also a lot smaller tank because it has a fucking 800-gallon tank in it. There's the turbo manifolds. Definitely, after we get it running and driving, we're going to turbocharge this thing. All right. Fluid and leave the camera here. Ow. I have no idea why that's coming out so fast. It did not do this yesterday. Holy shit. Where in the... What the hell is that? I gotta watch this video because I don't even know where it's coming from. I have no idea what the hell that is, but it's at the top of the transmission, so maybe we have too much fluid? I don't know. I have no idea. The smart thing would be take it easy, don't drive it, order some parts, then work on it, see what happens. I'm not doing any of that. I'm gonna go outside, we're gonna send this thing to the fucking moon, see how big of a burnout we can do. I'd like to pop one of the tires if possible, I don't know. This is my new toy, I'm gonna have fun with it, and we'll deal with the consequences later. Hopefully the next video you see isn't me crying and pushing this thing inside. Track in it. Oh, dude, this camera is covered in rubber. Look at this camera. Transmission's not great. It is dumping fluid all over the place. So naturally, we are going to ignore that completely and turbocharge it. It's got a built 351. It has great horsepower, runs good. But you know, you can always have them run a little bit better. I talked to Holly, told them I needed to draw through carb. They sent me this beautiful one. And you take a look at it. It basically has all of the same hookups that the Brawler has, so it's going to be really simple to hook up all my fuel lines, my throttle linkages, all that stuff. We're already good to go. I ordered an intercooler, ordered a bunch of exhaust pipes, oil drain line, oil feed line, all kinds of stuff like that. He already had the oil feed line here, so that's going to be pretty easy. And I think we'll do the oil drain right into the old fuel pump. I'm just going to weld basically a hole right there, so our oil will drain right back in there. As far as a turbo system goes, it should be easier considering how much stuff is basically already prepped for a turbo. So first thing we're going to do is pop the exhaust off because that's where we need to get started. Let's go. Also, the transmission leaking problem, I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's actually not affecting it. It seems to be shifting fine. I drove the living shit out of it whenever I bought it. I had a couple guys here on YouTube tell me the fact that the transmission cooler is up so high, there's a good chance that it's just too high and it's draining all the fluid back out whenever you turn it off. So I probably have some sort of a valve or switch that needs changed, but as far as the transmission going bad, it actually seems all right. It just is leaking. Every ounce you put in it seems to leak right back out, but we're gonna deal with that later. Obviously, you know, the turbo is much more important than the transmission. Truck also came with another transmission, so we have room for error. All right, let's get to work. So, something a little concerning. Every single exhaust bolt, well, for one, it's missing several, and they are all finger tight, which is kind of scary. I mean, look at that, yeah. I assume he had different headers on it or something. But yeah, they are finger tight. Ah, this thing is nice to work on, I'll tell you what. Okay, got the stock exhaust off. I'm putting up the turbo exhaust now. This side looks like it's gonna be okay. Like I said before, these headers were on a 302, which should still bolt up to the 351. This side looks all right. It might be a little bit of a pain in the ass around the steering, but it should be okay. This side, however, is very much in the way of this alternator, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pop the alternator off for now. I think I might be able to get away with just scooting it over a bunch, maybe changing the belt out, but for now, I can't even get it in there to see if it will fit. All right, got the passenger side in, and technically that should have been the hard side. I had to take the alternator off and all the bracketry and giant pain in the ass, but I think we can get it back on there pretty easy. Let's see if we can't get the driver's side on now. Great news! Got the headers on, everything looks good. And he was right, because this is like 22-ish apart. And if you come over here and measure the 302, it is, it's like 19-ish. So, I think what I'm gonna do, since this has to be wider anyway, I'm just gonna cut it right there, and maybe right there, because I kinda wanna get rid of that joint anyway. Let's start cutting some shit, see what happens. Okay, I got it cut. Ow, so we can make it wider. I might just, I don't know yet, I could change my mind, but I think I'm gonna make this so I can just slip it over there. I don't know if I wanna bolt it or weld it, but it'd be nice to just have it bolt in, and then you could have, it'd be a hell of a lot easier whenever you take it off, because taking this off as one big piece is a giant pain in the ass. But I don't know, it's also kind of hacky to have it bolt in. I don't know. Check it out. The old owner came by. He had more than just the pulley. He actually has the entire line. Got my exhaust connected. I think it's where it needs to be. Not 100% sure. We're gonna go ahead and tack weld it. And then I can pull it out and weld it the rest of the way. Wait, did I mess up? No, we're good. Okay, now, if my calculations are correct, I should be able to unbolt this and take the whole thing off. I think. I could be wrong. Let's see. I'm just gonna weld this up, and we can actually bolt this piece back in. That makes life so much easier. Let's weld some shit. Check it out, I made the world's biggest pipe. It's actually smoking too, let me see. Oh, I don't know if the camera picked it up. All right, here we go. Put some water in it. I am legitimately a 12-year-old. Yes! All right, baby. We got the exhaust in, and everything is tight, and everything looks great, and it shouldn't leak. So happy. I'm gonna bolt the turbo up now, then we will run our lines, our oil lines to the turbo. Oh my gosh, that looks really good. Run into a couple problems though. Cannot get my filter on there. I might have been able to put it on. I don't even think it would have fit then. I was gonna say put it on before I bolted it up. All right, check it out. I got the turbo lines ran. Also got my oil pressure gauge hooked back up, so everything is good there. I clocked the turbo. This intake was sticking out a little too high. Now it is a straight shot to the carburetor. Really, really happy with how this all went together. It's nice that it was already done before. Oh, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hook the exhaust up. Then we're gonna pop that carburetor off. See if the exhaust will fit. It should, because that's where it used to be, but I don't know. Check it out. Got it cut, tightened up. It dumps right there. I can turn the wheel back and forth. Yeah, we're good, baby. Oh! All right, hopefully I can transfer this shit over to the other car, but I'm not sure. Man, that thing's badass. Look how similar these carbs are. This is awesome. This was by far the easiest carb switch over I have ever done in my entire life. I mean, 15 minutes. It was nothing. Just gonna try and focus on going from there to there, and I have a 90 here. I need to cut this down, and I think I already have a piece of pipe long enough. That one's too short. That one is steel. I don't want to use steel very badly. I knew I had another kit. That's probably long enough. All right, let's cut some shit. All right, let's put some beads in it. Well, we're gonna call it ridge now, not a bead. I definitely should have picked a smaller bead, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. She's turbocharged, baby! See if it'll start. Let's see what happens. I'm so nervous. All right. What's leaking? We have any leaks? Oh, I see 0 leaks! I think we have enough brake. It's probably fine. Let's see. Brake's not great! We got some though. Things are smoking right now. So many things are smoking. Holy shit, what's smoking? In the last video, we put a giant turbocharger on it. It's perfect. It really doesn't need anything else. So naturally, I'm gonna cut it up. Let's have some fun. We are going to be doing a short bed conversion. This is obviously a long bed, and I want a short bed. There's a bunch of different ways you can go about this. Obviously, finding a short bed is the easiest way. I have not been able to find any of them. The only one I found was $2 grand, and that's what I paid for this whole truck. So I'm not gonna be spending $2 grand on just the bed. And this bed is actually in really good shape. It has almost no rust at all, so it is a perfect candidate to be converted down to a short bed. Let's start taking some parts off and we'll figure it all out. That's already loose. That's kind of scary. So this just kind of blew my mind a little bit. Started taking stuff off, obviously, getting lines off. I looked down here to take the bolts out of this, and I'm like, wait, that's pretty loose. I didn't take that off, I swear to God. No bolts, no nothing. Now, I mean, technically it was slipped under there, but I mean, I wouldn't have trusted it. I can't believe that. I've done a lot of dumb shit driving this thing. I guess it is sunk in the floor a little bit, but still, damn. I am impatient. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, we don't drop it. Can I pick it up here, I wonder? That's probably stupid to pick up from the gas cap, right? Maybe not. Okay. Fuck it. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, it spit out a bunch of gas on me. Yes! All right. So I was a little taken aback that the straps weren't really hooked up because it looks like they actually had the holes drilled for the bolts. I will say it is sunk down in the floor enough that I don't know that it would ever would came out. All right, I got it all unbolted, I think. I still am worried about the wiring though. Still very worried about the wiring, but I think, let's see how heavy she is. Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy. Oh. Oh, shit, I forgot about the wiring. There we go. There we go. Woo! Woo! Holy crap, this thing's heavy. Okay. Okay. Oh, God, you're heavy. Let's go! Oh, that sucked so much. Oh, shit. Oh, that fucker's heavy. Oh, my. What we're going to do now is get this frame ready. I think I'm going to cut the frame first. It's actually easier, in my opinion. What I want to do is take the drive shaft off because obviously this is going to be too long whenever we shorten our wheelbase. Then I'm going to come in here, scrape this whole frame section right here because this is where you cut it from. I believe you cut it in front of, that's the bed mount. Cut it from here to there. There, baby. Ooh. All right. Drive shaft is off, baby. I'm gonna get this frame prepped. All right, we got this side marked off too. If I should fall, just go ahead, go and catch me. This is actually a really nice truck. Doesn't really need anything. I mean, it's in the logo. Cut here. I mean, we chop shit, baby. Woo! We're double welding it. It is running hot. Sweet. All right, got them all welded, looking real good. I hit it with a grinder real fast. I'm going to put a big plate over the front of this Z, and then we're gonna have another boxing plate on the inside. Now, we need to cut, and I think yesterday I said 16 inches in the front and 8 in the back. That's completely wrong. It's actually 16 and 4. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. I'm gonna kind of take some measurements. You better grab that tambourine. Okay, got them marked front to back. Now it's time to cut some shit. I'm so happy. Ain't no turning back now, baby. Let me see. I'm gonna put you over here, actually. There's definitely better ways to go about cutting the floor, but I think I'm just going straight across for now, and we'll fix it if we have to. It's not the best floor to begin with. Okay, here is the 16-inch section. And we obviously have to do a bunch of prep work to get that ready, but I want to get this welded before I cut the back, because I'll just lose all my structure if I do it that way. So let's get this joint squared up, get a couple tack welds on it. All right, got it all tacked up. Looks good. Not happy with how the bed floor is. We're definitely gonna have to tweak that a bunch, but that's okay. Not the end of the world right now. We need to take 4 inches off the back. Oh, now we gotta reattach the back. My ass is dragging. All right. Frame is cut down. I got my holes marked. I got everything moved over 4 inches, but I'm gonna wait until I get my bumper up there so I can get the exact spot just in case it's off a little bit. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done. But I got that son of a bitch up there by myself, and check this out. This is really cool. I already put a bolt in back here because of the way I cut it. Here is my bed bolt. Bada bing. Damn, that looks pretty freaking good. I am very happy. Also, the guy I got it from, I could have swore he told me that this was brown paint and a little bit of surface rust, because I think he said somebody he got it from stripped it all down to bare metal and then like rattle canned the green. I don't remember the full story. Anyways, I was 100% sure that most of that was brown paint. It's the other way around. Most of that is surface rust. So whenever I was grinding it down, I barely grinded any paint down at all, which is great because whenever I get this fully welded, I'll just be able to spray some vinegar on it. It's gonna match that brown in basically a day. Man, I might need to put the damn wheels on because they look so freaking good. Maybe we put the wheels on, then we weld the bed. Yeah, I'm too impatient not to. Ooh, check it out. These just came. I went home for lunch and these came. Oh, I threw one in already. Damn, that sets it up. Wow. Oh man, I love it. So while I was in here messing with stuff, I went ahead, tied up some of my loose wires, put them in a loom, zip tied some stuff. Also, my oil pressure gauge, it had a little plastic line going to it, which was fine whenever the exhaust went out normally. Well, the exhaust goes forward now to this big old giant turbo, and I melted it the first day I had it out, and it was spilling oil everywhere. So I got an actual copper line now, so I went ahead and changed that out while I was in here. So we should be good now. This, you know, gauge cluster we have is just a giant clusterfuck, but that's all right. We're gonna fix it later. Right now, I just wanna make sure stuff is working. I can't tell yet, so I don't know if it is on. Yes! Sweet. What I wanna do is weld them, grind them, kind of keep it real easy with the grinding, so then we can just clear coat right over the top of it and make it look good. I did a pretty good job lining up all these, but some of them, I think on the other side, have some bigger gaps, yeah. Naturally, baby, we are going with the turbo cans. I love them. The clear coat is kind of hard to find in those, but boy, when you find them, jump on them because they're good. So I took my time welding it. You saw all the little tack welds and stuff. Now it's time to grind it down. And a lot of people don't know this. You can create just as much heat grinding as you can welding. So when I come in here to grind all these welds down, I'm using a flap disc, which isn't super aggressive, but it can be. But you don't want to come in here and lean on this shit. You want to kind of just, you know, take it a couple passes at a time. The stuff that I have modified to match. I didn't have to match perfect, but I wanted to match pretty good. So we're going to make it rust a little bit. You can make bare metal rust very fast with vinegar, peroxide, and salt. And then once I get a pretty good little rust going, I'm gonna try and color match it with some greens and some browns. What happens? Look at that, look at that. Already started. Already started. Like I said, you can kind of play with it, how much you put on, how much you take off. I'm gonna probably do a couple different coats. Look at that, instant. Now, if you get it super runny, it'll run right off, see? So I'm actually putting it on too thick. I absolutely love the patina on this truck. So naturally, I'm gonna seal it up with some turbo cans. I wanna see how good of a job I can do with the turbo cans. I also wanna see how many of these cans it will take. If you've never seen these before, they have a crazy, like 2-foot spray pattern. Let's go. Holy shit. This is really close. Unfortunately, there's like 10 different browns on this truck, but this one's pretty good. We're just gonna go super light right over the top. So I'm gonna just throw a quick little thing over it. Oh, that looks really good there. So if we do it light, it kind of keeps the brown. The brown kind of helps it darken up a little bit. Lightly wet sand this. Be completely honest with you, not 100% dry, but I've let it sit for like an hour. I don't have much more time than that. We're gonna kind of just slowly start taking some of this off. Not too much. I just kind of want to get down to the brown. All right, check it out. I got it sanded. It looks pretty damn good. I wish it was rusting a little bit more, so I might spray it again with the vinegar now that I've got the, you know, green and brown matching. That is perfect. Oh my God, I love it.
Two hours later.
All right, it's been probably 2 hours since I've been down here. Let me tell you what happened. I was painting, doing my clear coat, and I was looking through the camera instead of even looking through my eyes, but I stepped right there. There's nothing there to step on. And I went down and I run my finger right across this sheet metal, and this piece right here might as well be a blade, and I mean it laid my thumb open bad. Basically gonna be my new shop truck, and the short bed conversion is gonna get finished in this video. Also, I finally got my lowering kit. Now, I was going to change the whole front axle out to do my lowering kit. I had a guy message me on Instagram. He has a 72, which is basically the exact same truck. And what he did was he put front springs out of a 90s Explorer, and it dropped the front end like 4 inches. Usually when you just do drop springs on these, since it has a twin I-beam, your wheels will do a real big camber job, which I don't want. You know, kind of looks like a Honda build, which I don't want on a truck. But his didn't really have that much. It was just barely in, so I took his word for it. I bought that. I also got a 4-inch drop kit for the rear. This basically is a shackle relocation. You just move the leaf spring down. But first, we got to move this damn bed.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go.
I might also throw my back out. Fun fact, last time I worked on this truck, I almost cut my thumb off. Still has a pretty big gash in it, so we're gonna be real easy with it. Whoa. Oh God. Hey, there we go. Oh, goddamn. There it is. Just in case any sparks get over there, I need to cover that real quick, so let's do all that.
Go and catch me, baby.
All right, I got the bed tied to the wall. I got everything shot with WD-40 that needs to come off. I'm pretty sure that bed isn't gonna fall, but you know, having it tied to the wall is just a little bit of peace of mind. Check out these new leaf spring brackets. You can see how much higher it is. So instead of, you know, my mount being there, it's gonna be way up here. I'm not the biggest Ford guy, and I've never lowered one this way. Usually the way I would do these is you flip the axle, put the axle up on top of here, and you just basically reuse all this from stock, but your axle will be up on top instead of down below. It really gets stuff low. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm probably gonna have to remove that bump stop too, because we're gonna be up in there. And I need to take the shocks off because I don't know if those even have 4 inches of travel. So first thing I'm gonna do, pop the shocks off, then probably try and undo this, see exactly how it comes apart. Hopefully I can just take that bolt out, and slide this in there. But I don't know, the through hole is weird to me. All right, I got the shocks out. Also, it looks like they're gonna be able to compress enough to use this when it's dropped. I think I'm gonna be able to reuse them. Not 100% sure. We'll find out whenever we get it down. let's see. Let's put the mic right there. See if that works right there. I got the plate put on. Check it out. Fully welded. Fully boxed in. All right, I got the leaf spring unbolted. I got the heads all ground off of these rivets. We should be able to just pop it out. That is hilarious. Well, the only bad thing is I have to reuse these because the new bracket will run bolts in there. Let me see if my chisel will pop them out. I might have to plasma cut them out. Those babies are in there good. All right, check it out. I got this side loose. Nothing is attached. It looks like this will pivot just fine with my lower shackle. I'm still not 100% sure, but it looks okay. Okay, I got the front shackle just sitting there. It's loose, and I still have to put the bolt in the leaf spring. I put the rear one on. There was no way to use it with the Flexo-Matic shit, so I just took that out. Now, the problem is, I don't know if that's going to give me enough drop. We're going to see. I'm going to put it all back together. The good news is they sell these in basically any length you want, so I could get these way up here if I needed to. I don't know if I want to go that far. Let's keep going, see how she looks. Passenger side is done. Okay, everything is still loose. All my bolts are loose, front and back, but the shackles up front and the rear are in. So it's not going anywhere, it just has a little bit of play in it. I need to drop it down and see how low it is. I'm running something over. I'm running something over. What? Oh. Oh, wow. I think that's really low. Hey, we still got leaf spring action. Yeah. That's not crazy low, I don't think. Got everything bolted down, looks good. I ordered longer shackles. I also got to thinking, I don't have to do it right now. I'm gonna drop the front, we'll see where we're at. Put the bed back on, obviously. But I can also move that bracket up. It basically was out, but the brake line was holding it, so I'm just gonna wiggle it a little bit. There we go, baby. Now I gotta go find my other ones. There we go. That's a pretty big difference. I do like how the coils are tighter on this one, so it should still have a decent ride. Get you right first. Check it out. Got it in there. Looks really good. Very happy. Damn, that looks good. I got a measurement at the bottom of the rocker, which isn't great, but I had that at the before. So once I get the bed on, we'll see exactly how much drop we got. Cool. What I want to do in this video is I want to paint that to match. We're going to do some green, some brown, some sanding, give it a little bit of fake patina to match the rest of the truck. And we are finally gonna paint the roof. We're gonna do a lace roof job. We're gonna tape it off, I think, right across here. We're gonna do all white, so it kind of looks like a factory roof. And then we're gonna lay some lace on here and really have some fun. I got gold metal flake, gold pearl, green pearl, dark green pearl, I think yellow, and then a couple other types of metal flakes. So we are gonna definitely have some fun with this one. Fun fact, their truck is leaving right now. Somebody just came in and asked me a question, and I was just talking to them, completely oblivious that I did this shit like 10 minutes before. So I'm going, oh yeah, just answering questions. Holy shit. This is gonna be filthy. Okay, I wish this green was a little darker. I got basically the color down that I need. I've rubbed a little bit of it off in certain spots, but I need to just let it dry so I can sand it now. Holy shit, barely spilled any. Oh, never mind. I take that back, it's all over my vacuum. This laid out great. I do not know where the old man got the white, but it was some like heavy duty tractor paint. It came out better than expected.
The next day.
White is down, super easy. Implement paint is really kind of weird compared to like shooting a normal car paint. Enamel's always thicker than a base coat anyway. It already has the hardener in it, so which is nice. You don't have to like clear over this if you didn't want to. Our white is down. I'm gonna start taping off my lace right now. My lace is actually a $10 curtain from Amazon. Let me show you. Check it out. It is literally just a curtain from Amazon, nothing special, super easy. You can also get these in different designs. Check it out. I got my design laid out. I did this little pinstripe. This will stay white, kind of give it a little extra. I was gonna go crazy on the top, but I just spent 2.5 hours taping all this off, so I'm not gonna go that crazy on the top. Also, you see this blue tape? This is 1/4 inch, basically like a plastic tape, so it will do your corners a lot better. So what I like to do is, rough out my edges with the yellow tape. It doesn't really do really good on corners. These corners aren't super curvy, so it's no big deal. This is gonna be fine. But like in here, I had some rippling of the yellow tape, just regular masking tape. You go in there with that pinstripe tape, you can really get a good solid corner on it. There's one big curtain. There's our $10 Amazon curtain. Check out the floral pattern I went with. All right, let's get it laid out on the car. Got it all taped off. This was a giant pain in the ass. We got a lot of inconsistency we have to fix. And apparently, it kind of dug in a little bit in some spots, which I've never seen it do that before. Okay, I have taped off the top section, and then I ran through this with some more dark paint, darkened it up a bunch. All right, let's get some green on this baby.
One long, angry line later.
Disaster happened. I am beyond bummed out. The clear started lifting all of the paint I've put down. Check this out, look.
No,
just pulled it right up.
Please, no, no!
So that is extremely unfortunate. It's even worse on this side, so that's fun. All right, I got it sanded down. I think we can salvage it, maybe. I don't know. It's not exactly what I wanted, you know, going forward, but it's okay. It's kind of a patinaed truck. It'll just look like an older lace paint job. I am going to give it a little bit of rust treatment because it really helped out the darkness on this tailgate, as you can see. This was like a damn near neon green the other day, and it just darkened it all up. So we're going to hit this, let her sit for just a little bit. I'm not going to let it sit overnight or anything. We're going to start mixing up some clear. And what I'm going to do, a super, super light coat. And we're going to see what happens. Because what I don't want to do is just have the little bit of paint I have left lift. And then after that clear is on there, we can untape this and untape that and try and shoot the rest of it, maybe with another coat of clear. We got a lot of different brands going. A lot of different things, which is really dumb. You should never do that. But I had it laying around, so I'm just trying to do it. Yeah, that darkened that up instantly. Great news. It isn't dry, but it's tacky. It's pretty damn close to being dry, which is fine. I'm ready to actually start untaping my panels so we can start having some more fun, doing some metal flake, doing some other stuff. But I needed that clear to go down to kind of seal that bullshit in. I can't tape anything off, so I have it taped off away. But I really wanted this to be a hard line, but since I can't tape it, I'm just going to get real cute and just barely get it on there. We'll see if we can't pull it off. All right, this should be dry since we did such a light coat. Oh, that's not bad. It hit the whole thing. All right, now we're gonna let her dry. Let me get the top up here a little bit just in case. So we can start untaping it. What I'm gonna do though because all that needs to go in the trash is I'm gonna put the tailgate on first. It is dry now too. We're gonna start ripping some tape off. I am very excited to see how this looks. Let's get going. Hell yeah. Oh my God, that looks great. I'm liking it so far. Pinstriping is really gonna set some of this shit off. Cool. All right, let's keep going. I kinda hate it and I kinda love it. I can't make up my mind yet. I think what it needs is sanded through a little bit to give it the patina, because right now the clear over the patina kind of gives it like almost like a camouflage army look, which I don't like. But I can't do anything right now. It's way too tacky still. We did a long bed to short bed conversion. We painted the roof. We turbocharged it. We've done a bunch of stuff. Naturally, there's about 100 loose ends that need buttoned up on this thing. We're gonna do them all in this video and then take her for a drive. Just burn the living hell out of these new tires that we got on. I love it. It looks 10 times better than it did. I think I might still sand some of these spots down. I don't like that the gold clear pearl that I put over it kind of gives it like a camo look. So I think I'm going to just sand down the spots where I had to sand down before. And then those will kind of, you know, come through with a little bit of rust. And we'll make this roof look a little bit more aged, but still be pretty, because I really like it. The white outline is what saves it for me. I think if we didn't have that white outline, I might just sand the whole thing down, but I really like it. Also, I had him do some green back here. Real subtle, but bitchin'. Oh, check that out. Man, I love pinstriping. He also taught me and Dad how to do it, but this outline around the edges really helped a bunch. Escapes out the front fender, and it's actually hitting the tire because we lowered it in the last video. And I was just gonna do this right here. Well, like that actually, but I'm worried that I'm gonna smell that exhaust in the window. This was a pain in the ass, but I got it figured out. Check it out. We got our right shackles put on. I had this held up with like 4 different jack stands and stuff. It was a little shady, I'm not gonna lie to you, but we got it done. These are all tightened down. There's smarter ways to do this, but I'm not smart. Oh, shit. Like a glove, baby. Oh, shit. All right. Shackles are not hitting, but it's really, really close.
If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my true
This is like the worst Lego puzzle ever. We got, it's going 3.5 to 3 to 2.5, and then probably back to 3. I gotta snake this shit around the roll bar mount, and then down is just, oh. That's a pretty damn good fit when it sits there on its own. Now we gotta drill some holes for the bolts, which is gonna be a real big pain in the ass.
You better grab that tambourine. Bring the bass, we might be wicked. We may be forced to cause a scene. Make some trouble, baby.
Loose because I don't have a hanger on it, but check it out, it looks badass. Perfect. Cool, man, that looks mean. This nut is all messed up. Ugh. And the threads are bad, which is even more fun. Bada bing, baby! Drive shaft is in. Hell yeah! I can't make this up. I just spun it around. And I came over here to hook this up, and this is too big. And I'm going, what the shit is wrong? Oh! I forgot a freaking fuel pump that has to get hooked up, because I'm a fucking idiot. So, there's a chance it was right the first time and it swung back around. Here's the good news. This is the extra length that I thought I had somewhere. So, if this needs to come back over here, it can. All right, I'm gonna go pump it up.
Okay. Yeah, you're not.
We have good fronts.
Whoa!
What?
What'd you just do there?
Nothing. What?
It just comes shooting out.
Oh, maybe I hit it with my foot.
Yeah, go
I
ahead and
barely
push
did,
real
I did.
slow. Push real slow.
That's what she said.
All right, down.
Okay. Did it go down?
The rears off? No, nothing moved.
I got pressure. Try that again.
Okay. All right. Got her bled. We got rear brakes. Also, we figured out an issue. This never had great brakes before and didn't know why. Well, we started bleeding them and I wasn't getting any fluid coming back. So I thought the master cylinder was bad. The pedal actually wasn't getting enough throw. There's like a return spring not bringing the pedal all the way back. So the pedal was essentially only being pushed from halfway down. You pull it back manually with your foot, it just works perfect. So we actually got good brakes. I am excited. I mean, we shouldn't do a burnout. Transmission might not have enough fluid in it. God damn, it makes me happy. Oh, shit. Woo! That might actually be a cop. Why do I always do this when there's cops out? God damn, this thing is fun. Oh shit. We gotta get our shocks installed. She's a little bouncy. Man, this thing runs good. That was a hell of a puddle. Man, I really like this truck. Wow. Dude, it's running so good. This thing was a $2,000 just shit box full of problems, and it was a long bed, whatever, 2 months ago. So it needs a rear bumper, but damn, that thing is cool as shit. I bought a new gauge kit for the 71 F100. This is my new shop truck, and if you've never seen it before, the gauges in this are quite literally a mess. They just kind of hang out, and when you're driving, this one will fall right in your lap. It's good. They're all like that. The good news is, the guy I bought it from, he had the stock gauges, and I didn't want to go back with the stock gauges because we have too much stuff going on now. A boost gauge for the turbo, you know, tack, all kinds of stuff that weren't on here, that wasn't on here rather. So, I bought a kit. We're gonna do all that. Okay, this goes on here. So we need to cut the living hell out of the stock dash. I have no idea why I thought this whole piece came out. I don't know why I thought that. It definitely doesn't. So we're gonna break out the cutoff wheel and cut the living hell out of this. Check it out. How good does that look? I don't have enough electrical connections here anyways. I don't have like the little fittings for it. So I can't get any but like one of them working right now. And I was gonna go to the other shop and get my electric kit, but I'm running out of time. So we're just gonna stop there for now. In true car guy fashion, it's never completely done. There's still some stuff I got coming. I have a rear bumper for it. We need to get this damn overspray off of it from the roof. It's got overspray in some spots. Just little stuff like that. I got new mirrors, just little shit I can do here and there. It's been done for about 2 weeks. I've been driving it every day and just beating the living shit out of it. So, really been enjoying it. The turbo's running strong. Really having no issues. She's loud, she's nasty. Definitely makes a presence whenever you take it up somewhere. Every time I've got gas in it, I've only got gas in it twice, but both times it just, 5 guys come over and go, what is going on? Cool. Fun, fun, fun. Considering this was a local truck, it don't have much money in it. I mean, the turbo shit came with it. The short bed conversion is a lot of work, but there's not really a lot of money in it. I mean, I'm gonna have to add it up before the end of this video, but I'm probably in this for like $3 grand, maybe 3,500 bucks. And I'll take it. I'll take every one on the planet for that price. Turbocharged short bed. I love it so much. Chucks. It did it so good the truck died. I thought I broke something. Look at the fucking hole. God damn. This was obviously just an abbreviated version of the start to finish. If you want to go into any more detail, go watch the actual individual videos. They're like 30 minutes each, and I think there's 7 or 8 of them, so we obviously weren't going to put them all in here. But long story short, I think I paid 1,800 bucks for it, and whenever I was getting it, he said he had some extra parts, and I was like, I don't really need any extra parts, and he said, well, it's a turbo and the manifolds and everything. I said, okay, I'm in. So I got all those as well. Shortly thereafter, got the turbo installed, ran great, and then we cut down the bed to do the long bed to short bed conversion. I know there's a lot of long bed lovers out there. I am not one of them. I wanted a short bed, so that's what we did. So yeah, got that cut down, did the lace roof, dropped it 4 or 5 inches, I can't remember, and it's been done for 2 weeks. I've been basically daily driving it. Still needs a couple things here or there that we're gonna be working on, but overall, I'm pretty damn happy with it. I just did the biggest burnout I've ever done in my alley. I dug a hole and the truck died. I honestly thought I blew something up, but no, I don't know. It was like, hey, you gotta chill the fuck out. If you are not subscribed, please hit that button now. Stay tuned. Next week, I have a new project in. I'm going to be racing Pole Barn Garage in a dirt track race down in Butler, Missouri. We're gonna have a bunch of fun. Naturally, I bought a Camaro that I had know nothing about. We're gonna try and get it up and running and take it down there and race it. So that video will be coming out on Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching. For the coolest merchandise on the planet, go to Caseyscustoms.com. Please like, share, comment, all the good shit they tell you at the end of videos, and check out some of my other videos. Peace. I love you.